What's going on, guys? Tommy here again with the second episode of our Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke Challenge. So, as you guys can see, I have updated the trainer card to include our team, my team, however you want to look at it. So, we have our team of 4 right now, and we will go. I'll swap them around just so that I can get them in the right order that we caught them in, just for the moment. And we'll take a look at them. So this here is our starter. This is Shadow the Dusknoir, who is at level 11, who knows Bind, Leer, Nightshade, and Disable. Got some pretty good defense, some decent attack, really good special defense. He's just very, very slow. Now, our second Pokemon is going to be Champ the Machop. This is another level 11 Pokemon that has Low Kick, Leer, Focus Energy, and Karate Chop. He's quite a bit worse than our Dusknoir. If you look at the stats, like, he doesn't even have a single stat that's higher. But you know what? We will work with what we will work with. And then we have Firefly the Volcarona, who is our Bug Fire type, who is level 10. And this Volcarona knows Ember, String Shot, Leech Life, and Gust. And this Volcarona, I can already tell, is going to be a fast special attacker. Just by looking at the stats. I mean, 35 special attack, 27 speed, 26 special defense. This thing is going to be a heavy-hitting Firefly. And then our final Pokemon, which we got right at the end of the last episode, is Sparky the Electabuzz. This was a gift Pokemon in the Dream Yard that I was really worried about, because if it was female, it was going to end up getting put in the box. But because it's male, and according to our gender lock rules, all the Pokemon on my team have to be male, it fulfills that requirement. Now, this Electabuzz is not too bad stats-wise. A lot of his stats are very equal. The only thing that worries me about him is his moveset. He only has Quick Attack, Leer, and Thundershock. But I had a fairly decent flying type weakness that he covers. I have a little bit of a water type weakness with Volcarona that he covers. So we will see what we can do with him. As you guys can see, I did not do any training. I didn't do a grinding montage or anything for this episode. I may for the next episode, but I figure we're in this town. The gym is right here. And so there's really no point in doing a grinding montage or doing any sort of grinding when I'm going to be facing the gym leader within a couple of minutes. So we'll talk to Charon, and we'll go ahead and battle him. So hopefully, I had honestly not remembered that I was going to have a battle with Charon. We'll see what he's got. I believe everything will be randomized again. There is an option. Trapinch is a little bit worrisome, but not horribly worrisome. There is an option available where I can randomize everything except for their starter, which would have whatever Charon's starter was. Honestly, I don't remember. Oh, that's rough. That right there. You gotta be careful for those critical hits. So we gotta switch out to Champ, just because he's gonna be able to take a bite and just keep moving forward. Yeah, he's got weaker stats, but because he's going to resist it. Yeah, it's not going to do anything at all. There is an option. I'm sorry for rambling or ranting again, where you can randomize every Pokemon that your rival, or in this case, our two rivals, use. But the starter Pokemon that they have in that very first battle sticks with them the entire game. I don't think I did that. I don't think I did that because of the Pokedex, just because, I mean, obviously, I don't remember Charon having a Whismur. I don't remember him having a Trapinch. So I'm fairly certain I didn't randomize that. But it gives me new Pokemon that I can see it for my Pokedex. Today's episode probably going to be about 45 minutes. I have quite a bit of stuff to do tonight. One of my roommate's friends, He's just now starting to get into the card game. And so I'm really big into the card game. I've built a couple of competitive decks. I play every week with my friends. I'm going to teach them how to play Pokemon. Now, one of the videos that I am going to put up, I am going to unbox. I bought a booster box for Primal Clash, which is the new expansion that just came out today, actually. I ordered a booster box online. I've been running around to a couple different areas in my city today to see if they have the Elite Trainer boxes, because I really want an Elite Trainer box for Kyogre. The deck that I run is, I've proxied it all out, so it doesn't actually have the cards in it at the moment. It's just to see how it works. And it's a Kyogre / Primal Kyogre, and then the Ancient Trait Swampert deck, which is... I finally kind of got into my groove with it last night at our card club, where I really felt it working well. And obviously, if I'm using Kyogre, I need to have that deck. I need to have the sleeves, the Kyogre sleeves. I've always done that. I'm also run a Fennekin Emboar deck that has the Fennekin sleeves. What I will do when that booster box comes out is I will do an unboxing for everything. I will probably do it in 6-pack increments, because each opening, if I open 6 packs, it's going to take like 2 minutes per pack. That's 12 minutes or so, and I can stretch that out. And so I can get several videos out of it, which is going to be fun for me to do, because I can just I can have some videos left back. It's also, you guys are going to see me get so excited for the cards that I actually managed to pull from it, because this really is my set. This is a perfect set for me. It's because it's a water fighting / kind of fire. It's going to help me out quite a bit. We will see if we can body this Nidoking with some Nightshades. I don't think we will. I think he's going to do some damage to me before I manage to knock him out. But you guys will get to see exactly how excited I will be. And then once I finish with the unboxing, I will actually pull out my proxy deck. I'll probably do a video on my deck builder, or on my deck, like showing you guys how I built my deck. I had help with a friend, but I knew I definitely wanted to use the Swampert Primal Kyogre in the set. He kind of helped me tweak some of the items and some of the supporter cards, but we worked together on it for the most part. And I will actually show you guys how I built my deck. I believe the booster box is going to get here tomorrow, which means that by I won't be able to open it tomorrow, or if I do, it's going to be very late at night because I have class. I also have an exam from 7 until about 8:30, and then I have bowling from 8:30 to 11 o'clock tomorrow night. If it gets here early enough in the morning, I will definitely open it and unbox it all tomorrow. If it doesn't, if it gets here during the day, I'm not going to have time after class before my exam to unbox it. School does take priority as far as I'm concerned, so I would have to save that unboxing for either late Thursday night, which means that it won't get put up on YouTube until Friday morning, or to just do it on Friday morning anyways. So it kind of depends on how I'm feeling. The way I'm leaning right now is it's still going to be Thursday night, because I'm really excited for this set. I'm really excited for the booster box in this set. And so I think that adrenaline and that excitement is going to keep me up until I open the cards. So I will open the cards, and we will see what we can do with them. I will see what I can do with them. And then once I do the opening, then I will actually do, this will probably be towards the end of next week, because if I do one video every day of the unboxings, that's 6 days worth of unboxings if I do 6 packs apiece. So 6 days, 6 unboxing videos or unwrapping videos, and then I can do my deck builder video next Friday. I think that that's a pretty good setup, or pretty good schedule to keep to. I'm also going to start doing some more gameplay videos. So I just have the Pokemon stuff now. I'm going to try to get a hold of one of my friends that I'm trying to do the Soul Link with. Oh, and they're gonna send out Charizard. I'm gonna stick in with Sparky. Um, I have talked with a couple of friends. We have a few options for Soul Links. We have a Diamond Pearl Soul Link that we could do. We have Black 2 and White 2 Soul Link that we could do. I just have to get the anti-piracy patch for it. We have Fire Red and Leaf Green. We have Ruby and Sapphire. We could just do a simultaneous Emerald Soul Link. Or Platinum. There's so many choices that we have. And so I'm going to talk to some of my friends this weekend about that. I do have a Pokemon draft, or a Pokemon trading card game draft on Sunday, so I'll probably talk to them at that. And hopefully next weekend, either next weekend or the weekend afterwards, which would be the 20th through the 22nd, is when I'm going to start recording some of the collaboration videos that I'm planning on doing. So that would be the Soul Links, primarily, although we are up in the air. We are talking about doing other things, other collaborations. What those would be at this moment, I'm not entirely sure. It would kind of just depend on what I feel like doing and what my friends feel like doing. If you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see, please, by all means, leave a comment in the comment section, and I will put it on a list, and we'll make sure that it gets talked about before we have our meeting on Sunday, or we'll talk about it afterwards. If you guys don't see this until a little later on, we'll see exactly what the YouTube fans are interested in, and I will get those videos up. Now I'm going to save real quick. We haven't done a whole lot, but it's always been one of those pet peeves of mine to not save before gym leaders, so I always save before the gym leaders. And here we're actually going to be fighting Silent. Now, he will not be using grass types, just because everything is randomized. There's a way to, or there's an option where you can keep the type. So, for example, Silent uses grass types. Iris uses dragon types. And so it would randomize his Pokemon, but keep the type. Oh no, I'm fighting Chili. I was under the impression I had picked technically Tepig because people kept telling me I had picked Tepig, but maybe I was wrong. And so he would have 2 fire types. Maybe he is going to use the same types. I'm not 100% sure. This is a little bit weird. The unfortunate thing is that I don't have anything right now that could body that Tepig that could just demolish him. Now, I'm really hoping that the only actual attack move that he has is Ember. I don't think he gets Bite. But if he does, now see, that's going to be... Oh, that's not even going to do anything. I was going to disable that next turn, but I'll kill him, and he's not going to do anything to me. So it's going to be interesting to see right now if he keeps the typing. So I never use Leer. Leer is usually one of the first moves I get rid of. Okay, so he does keep typing, and he's sending in Arcanine. So this Arcanine, I should have swapped out. I should have swapped out simply because this thing is going to give me so much experience. And he's got Fire Fang. And that's going to hurt. So, we're going to switch out to Firefly, just because Firefly will resist that, or it'll do neutral damage anyways. Oh, he's gonna roar. And who's he gonna send out? He's gonna send out Machop. So I'm gonna actually take this turn to heal. We will heal Shadow because if I can disable that Fire Fang, that's gonna make my life so much easier. And that's gonna hurt. So we'll switch back out to Firefly. A lot of my Pokemon are gonna get shared experience from this. And here, I'm kind of hoping he goes for Roar and it manages to send out Dusknoir. But he's not going to. So then, we will... I need to slow him down. I need to... Oh, and he has Bite. And that was a crit. I have a feeling this is one battle. One gym battle. And I have a feeling that I'm already going to lose a Pokemon. I'm going to lose a Pokemon to the Nuzlocke challenge one battle in. Which it sucks. But, you know, these are the rules that I have agreed to. Now, if I have to lose something, I'm going to lose Machop. I love Machamp, but this Machop, he's not strong enough. It's going to take some time to get him leveled up, and I don't even lose him there. So, we're going to... Let me see which does more damage. So that actually doesn't have a power, that does have a power. Arcanine is fairly heavy, so Low Kick might do some decent damage, but this would get a potential... Oh, okay. Maybe I won't lose a Pokemon here. If this gets a crit, that got a crit. So if I manage to dodge one more, I don't. So, it's unfortunate, but Machop is our first casualty here. Now, the worst part about this is that he's got 2 super effective moves. So... Do I outspeed? I do outspeed. So he loses the Bite, which is crucial for me right now. But that's going to do some decent damage. Now, I will outspeed. I am so thankful for the fact that Dusknoir is so fast. If this is not a crit, it's a crit. I just lost my starter. We just lost 2 Pokemon in this battle. So, oh man, that's rough. That should not have been a crit. I know Fire Fang, it's got a higher chance of crit anyways. I did not realize that Electabuzz... And he's going to use the potion. Of course he's going to use the potion. So here, we're hoping that Low Kick does enough damage. It's a crit. Doesn't kill him off, but this will. And so, we just lost 2 Pokemon. Which is really unfortunate, because Dusknoir is a really good Pokemon catching Pokemon. Because of Nightshade. But it is the rules of the Nuzlocke, so both of these Pokemon will get put into the PC. It's entirely possible that I may have screwed this up, and that I should have done a little bit of leveling, a little bit of grinding, but you just can't predict that. I could not predict the Arcanine with Bite and Fire Fang. So, we got Work Up. Oh man, that was... I'm hurting a little bit after that battle. But we will go heal. We will go deposit and then heal. I'm not sure if there's a scene right outside the gym. There is. So once I get done with this, I will go put the Fallen Brethren, Shadow and Champ in the PC. Yeah, that's really disappointing. And that's the thing, is that you can't predict critical hits. You just can't predict them. You can hope for them, you can pray for them, you can wish for them, but you just can't predict them. And because I couldn't predict it, I lost 2 of my Pokemon. One that I'm a little bit less disappointed to lose. Machop isn't great. Machamp gets better. And I have turned off the impossible evolution, so I can actually get Machamp here. But that's not till level 40. All trade evolutions don't occur until level 40. So we're gonna put them in box 8. rest in peace, guys. You take a nice long nap, being dead and what have you. And as I said before, I can't actually update the trainer card until after the episode is finished recording. So if you guys have any sprite sort of things that I can update, I use open broadcasting software. If you have any sort of sprites that can, then yeah, send them to me, or any programs that can send them to me. I will put it on my on my computer, and we'll see if I can. Electabuzz should be able to learn cut. Electabuzz cannot learn cut, so we will just continue on then. I don't think there's anything more that I can get here. If you have any sprites or programs that can do that live without me needing to like stop recording and then start it again, please send links to me. Put them in a comment, whatever you got to do, because that's going to be big for me. If I can get a hold of something like that, then I've been looking for a while, and that would it would make my day. Apparently, I guess I didn't finish whatever I was supposed to do here. The reason I was looking at cut to see who could learn it is because the Pokemon that I got, which was Electabuzz, in the Dream Yard, I have to have cut for the Dream Yard. I have to have it to pass. So we're going to see if I'm thinking Machop might be able to learn cut. If not, then I have to go catch a Pokemon, and it's just going to be an HM slave. The Electabuzz that I have was given to us. He can't. Okay, I'm going to Google this really quick to see if Dusknoir can learn cut. Because if Dusknoir can learn cut, then I don't have to go catch anything. If Dusknoir cannot learn cut, then I have to go catch something. So we will see here. Dusknoir cannot learn cut. So I have to go catch something that is purely for the sake of an HM slave. Which is unfortunate. That the reason I'm boxing stuff right now is because I don't want to have to do this. I like following the capture rule as closely as possible. But I'm not just going to catch a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to very finely look up any Pokemon I encounter. Executor. To make sure that they can learn it. And if they don't, then I'm just going to run. So, Executor also cannot learn cut. So we run away from that. We will see what this is. This is Torterra. Please tell me that this thing can learn cut. This thing can learn cut. Okay. So now it's just a matter of catching it. Weakening it enough where I can actually catch up. Because he's got fairly high. And that's going to burn. Of course that's going to burn. One more leech life should be fine. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. So I can actually just... And this Razor Leaf's not going to do anything to it. Because I resist it. So we will catch this Torterra, and he will be purely the cut slave at the moment. If I can catch him. If I can't catch him, then I just wasted Pokeballs, and that makes me very unhappy. Which, if I end up using up too many Pokeballs trying to catch an HM Slave, that's pretty much game right there, because I have fought all of the trainers I can at the moment. That he's going to die, so I wasted 2 Pokeballs. Unless this leaves him with 1 HP, which it's not going to. It's going to take him out. Yeah, if I use up too many Pokeballs, then I'm going to have to can Moth him. Learn Cut. Please tell me it can learn Cut. It cannot. This Pokemon cannot learn Cut. What is with this? Can I just find a Pokemon that can use Cut, please? Because I don't want to keep wasting you guys' time. Another Executor, I can't use him. And as for the HM Slave, I am not going to do the, obviously the Type Lock or the Gender Lock rules. Neither one of those are going to be in place for the HM Slave. It's also not going to be used in battle. Now, I am 99% sure that this Pokemon can use Cut, but we're going to double check because, for some reason, somewhere in the back of my mind... Okay, he can. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I was worried that he couldn't. Like, in Generation 1 or Generation 2, it's like, he is known as the Cut Pokemon, and yet he can't use Cut. So, we will see what we can do here. Is this going to burn? It's not going to burn him. Okay. Which is good. I should really actually just start chucking Pokeballs at him if I'm lucky. And hopefully I catch him, because if I don't, I mean, like I said, it's going to be game over. I'm going to have to start again, which means I'm either going to have to start again or I'm going to have to restart from before the gym battle, which means that I'm going to scrap the recording because I hadn't done much before this recording anyways, but that still means that I'm going to lose out on almost a half-hour-long recording. So, this episode might actually be short just simply because, I mean, I'm already at almost 30 minutes. If I can catch this Scyther, which apparently I can't, I'm going to go ahead and just keep weakening it a little bit. Please don't burn yourself. It's going to burn you. Maybe that's actually what I need. The downside is that I am using up Pokeballs that would otherwise be used for the Dream Yard encounter that I can pick up here. But if worse comes to worse, then I will keep this episode. I will reset to before the gym battle. We'll fight the gym battle again. I won't go train because I feel like that's cheating. Please just stay in the Pokeballs either. No, that's not what I want you to do. And we'll go from there, okay? I like to follow the rules of a Nuzlocke as closely as possible. I'm not going to cheat because I want to make things easier for me or anything like that. But if I don't have a Pokemon with Cut, I cannot enter the Dream Yard and finish the story progression. That gives me my Cut Pokemon right there, so we don't have to worry about it. But I would not have been able to enter the Dream Yard, which is required for the story, which means that I can't pass by the city. I'm not even going to name him because he's just going to be a Cut Slave. And if I don't have the money to buy Pokeballs, which I am actually going to do right now, because... Okay, so I've got a decent bit of money. So we're going to go ahead and just buy 10 Great Balls, which should last us a little while. And I'll... Apparently... Okay, so I know in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, if you buy 10 of any Pokeball, it gives you a Premier Ball. Or at least, maybe that I'm recollecting something wrong. That's what I thought, because I remember going and buying 10 Great Balls and getting a Premier Ball for it. So let's teach this Scyther Cut. we'll go in the dream yard. I will get the encounter there. Just in case you guys didn't remember, it has to be a male encounter. I have three chances to make that happen. So, I think I can get an encounter here. I'm fairly certain. I know I can at some point, but it's a matter of, can I get the encounter now, or do I have to wait until later? I know I have a battle in here, which worries me a little bit because I just got bodied during that last gym battle. So we'll go in here. We'll do this battle. Okay, so I can get the encounter. I can also pick up some items, which is good. Because randomized items, it's always a positive. Especially since it can be anything. So, I watched Shady Penguin and King Nappy when they did their red-blue Soul Link Nuzlocke, Type Lock, etc., etc. They were finding Master Balls. Which would be perfect right now because... Suppose I manage to find, suppose I find a Ralts. That is my first encounter. It's a male Ralts. And he teleports. I lose out on that encounter. Or an Abra, a male Abra. I lose out on that encounter. So, having that Master Ball is going to be very beneficial to me. I could also use it for something like, hey, guess what? I just found a wild Ho-Oh in the wild. Ho-Oh's genderless. I can catch Ho-Oh. So, it's... And Ho-Oh's got a very, very, very low catch rate. It would be impossible to catch it. So, this Graveler worries me a little bit. I don't think he'll have self-destruct. I really don't think he will. Simply because I think that's one of the disabled moves. If he does have self-destruct, this is going to be a very painful battle. Especially since... I mean, it's going to be painful anyway. If he's got Rock Throw, it's going to hurt. He doesn't. He's got Tackle. Which, after so long, is going to burn him. But we'll go ahead, we'll play this safe. This next attack should kill him. If it doesn't, it's going to leave him with very little. Hopefully this burns him and it just ends the turn. It does not end the turn. Okay. Well, you know what? Leech Life, I'm only going to get 1 HP back, but I will take what I can get. And then thankfully, only Pokemon that my opponent's using at the moment. It's also going to help to get Volcarona leveled up a little bit. Because his special attack and his speed are going to be hitting hard and fast, and I definitely need that. And of course, I'm going to fight 2 battles in a row here without any sort of healing. But it's a Bulbasaur. I can destroy a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is nothing right now. So, again, not worried about it. We'll just Ember this thing. And that should be all she wrote. And Bulbasaur is gone. Now, the other downside to only having 2 Pokemon on my team is that they're going to get a lot of experience because they're the only 2 Pokemon on the team. So, it's not like I can switch out. Which is why I'm excited, because I'll get an encounter here, and I'll get an encounter just past this town. So that's 2. That's 2 potential new Pokemon for me. If I can pick up another Ghost type, that would be amazing, because Ghost is pretty strong against a lot of stuff in the beginning of the Nuzlocke. A Dragon type I would be fine with. A Steel type I would be fine with. I've got one of the better Bug types on my team, at least in Generation 5. A pretty good Electric type. And I can get Electivire. who I think I talked in my last video. He's one of my favorite Pokemon ever, so I believe I can get him. I just have to look to see what the actual requirement is, if I have to put the Electrolyzer on him and level him up to a certain level, or if it's just that I use it, or put him on it and battle with. I don't know. I do not know. But I will definitely go look. So, we have an item over here. Old Gateau. I have no idea what that does. It's a medicine, but I have no idea what it does. All the status problems of a single Pokemon. So that actually could be useful. So we're going to go ahead and just get our encounter now. So let's see what we've got. We have Arcanine. And it's a male Arcanine, so this is perfect because Volcarona is Bug Fire. So this Arcanine, because its primary is fire, it's going to be able, and hopefully it's a heavy physical attacker. And he's trying to roar me out, so I've just got to start throwing balls at it, because I cannot risk losing out on an encounter right now. Please, just get in the ball, just stay in the ball. Because if you can do that, that would be amazing. And I've got the Arcanine. So, that is our third Pokemon of our team right now. Our fifth total for the lock. This is a proud and regal Arcanine. So, we are going to actually call this... I'm going to switch over to the mouse. Lord. I'm going to call him Lord Fire. Because he is proud and regal. Regal is, I think, just the perfect sort of description for him. And now let's go ahead and we'll pick up some of the other items that are in this area, and we'll see what they are. A steel gem. So, pretty much that's absolute garbage. But I think there's another item here. The Genius Wing, pretty much always garbage. So we will go heal. We'll go heal, get the heck out of here. Since I can't find anything else. Or, well, I could keep fighting stuff and grinding. I don't need to do that at the moment. I am going to hold on to Scyther just because I don't know what's in the next route. I don't remember what is available in the next route. I have played this game. The last time I played this game was when it originally came out on the Nintendo DS. So, I don't have a whole lot of memory of it. I remember bits and pieces, but that's about the extent. But since we're in here now, let's go ahead and take a look at this Arcanine, this Lord Fire with the Koba Berry. He has Bite, Roar, Fire Fang, and Odor Sleuth, and he's got Intimidate. And he's got some decent attack and special attack and speed. So, all in all, he's not bad. We will definitely put him to work here. Hopefully soon. Hopefully he gets a little bit of work in. And Arcanine it's always been one of my favorites from way back in Red and Blue, and I'm still not done with Fennel. Why can't this lady just be done with me and let me go and beat up a whole bunch of gym leaders, take their badges, use my pets as fighting slaves? So now she's going to give me the C gear, which does me no good because I'm playing on a Nintendo DS emulator. So, not to mention that I believe that they shut down all of the online stuff for Pokemon White, Black, White 2, and Black 2, like a year ago. But you know what? It is what it is. And so, I will just go ahead and let this chick freak out for a little bit. We'll head out, we'll get our next encounter, and that will actually probably be the end of the video. Once I get the next encounter, we'll run back to the Pokemon Center and heal and potentially box up whatever I need to box up. It depending on if it's a type, a duplicate type, and we'll finish things out there, which should be another like 3-4 minutes. It all depends on how this battle goes, and hopefully I do not lose another Pokemon. That it doesn't instill a lot of faith in myself as a Pokemon trainer. Oh, I've got battles here. Okay, that's not fun. Well, we'll do this double battle. I will just try to get to the point. I could potentially get 2 here, because I could walk over and get mine in the grass and then walk into the cave and get one in there. And they're going to be using Tyranitar and Budew. Which, that Tyranitar, that scares me a little bit. I want to see what his starting moveset is, because if he comes with Earthquake, it's over. It's game over, good game, no rematch. He doesn't. He has the potential to start with, let's go back to Generation 5. He has the potential to start with Thunderwave, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Bite, Leer, Sandstorm, and Screech. And he does not get Earthquake until level 54. So, we will go ahead. We'll low kick the Tyranitar, and we will Ember Budew. Which, that's going to knock him out. That's great. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Ember should kill Budew. The keyword there is should. If it doesn't, then I'm going to... Okay, yeah, that does. I was going to say, if it doesn't, then I will swap out for Arcanine, just to get him some extra experience. It's not going to be much. That Pokemon offered 1/6 of the experience of Tyranitar, and they were the exact same level. But, like I said, it is what it is. I don't know if this is a rival battle. I don't think it is. It is. Okay. So this is probably going to go a little longer than I wanted to, or than I thought it was going to. Anyways, my eventual goal is that I can get far enough ahead and have videos put back that I don't have to worry about recording every single day or every day that I say I'm going to record. I can record on a Sunday and release stuff Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's kind of what I'm going to be going for with the unboxing, except that I will release one video of that every day. So please let this. It does not hit the static. Okay, so we'll low kick this Mightyena. It's a crit. I don't know if it necessarily would have mattered because yeah, I'm not getting stab, but I am getting the weakness. Now we will go ahead and send out Arcanine. Now Arcanine should be able to take this little clang. And he should be able to take it out. If he doesn't, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to at least do damage enough. So that's almost at half. Now the question is, okay, so he can take another one of those. Even if it crits, it'll crit at twice the damage, I believe, if I remember my my calculations right. And be aware, it's entirely possible that I did not remember my calculations correctly. Charon's probably going to heal him here. He's not, so this is going to be battle. So, Lord Fire's actually going to gain some decent experience from this, because he's quite a bit lower level, and Klink's quite a bulky Pokemon. And the one thing you guys need to realize, I have not done anything to the experience. I haven't modified it in any way, shape, or form. The only thing I have done is apply the anti-piracy. Or the anti-piracy to resolve that. That's the only thing I've done. And technically, it goes in the action replay code section, but it's the only thing that I have actually done to this game. So, yeah, we're just now crossing the 45-minute mark. So, it's a question of what do I want to do? Will she heal me? She's not going to heal me. So we'll pick up this item here, which is a black flute. Again, I have very little idea what that actually does, but we'll go ahead and we'll pick up an encounter here. And so we have Lugia. Are you kidding me? This is perfect for me right now. I would kill for a Lugia, and the only thing I'm wondering is Lugia's primary typing. If it is Psychic Flying, it is Psychic Flying. So that does a decent bit for me right there. Now, I would be mildly worried. Oh, he's got Whirlwind, and there's no way right now that I could just Weather Bell. I don't even know what that does. It doesn't do a whole lot of anything, but that's fine with me. Please do not Whirlwind me. Please do not Whirlwind me. Weather Ball. I'm sorry. It's a tiny little screen. We're just gonna start chucking Great Balls at it and pray and hope. That's pretty much the message here. So all he has is Weather Ball and Whirlwind. He's gonna keep failing the Whirlwind. I don't know why. Please just stay in the Pokeball or the Great Ball. Please just stay in the Great Ball. It's not gonna stay in the Great Ball. Of course, it's not gonna stay in the Great Ball. I hate to do it because if this crits for whatever reason, it'll kill him. But it doesn't crit. So we got off lucky there. And he's just gonna keep failing the Whirlwind. I don't get it. Like, it's got perfect accuracy. But it no longer works on same and higher level targets in wild Pokemon battles. So, because I'm a higher level than he is, he can't actually Whirlwind me. This is gonna eat up my Ultra Ball or my Great Balls. If I had caught or found a Master Ball rather, I would just Master Ball him right now. To save myself the trouble. Because I fought Lugia at higher levels than this and run through way more Ultra Balls than this. And we caught him. Oh, thank God. So, and you've noticed that he is gender neutral, so he does still qualify. We are going to name him, or it, rather, because it is gender neutral. I want to name him Arrow. Simply because it seems like every time I've ever seen somebody use a Lugia, they've used Aeroblast. It's an iconic move that I associate with Lugia right now, it being Aeroblast. Unfortunately, I think the cave is going to take a little bit too long for us to do this episode. Even though I don't know how many battles it is, I'm thinking it's 2. But to do the cave and to get the encounter is probably going to be a total of 10 minutes. I don't want to do that. So that is a promise for next time. And once we get that taken care of, we will get a couple of encounters actually, because I can go down. I believe that's a new route. I will double check on that. Down from the daycare, we have trainers to battle at the daycare, which I might actually do during a grinding montage. But we will see what we can get done next time. So we saved our game. We made a little bit of progress, and we had some setbacks. We just as a recap, we lost the Dusknoir Shadow, and we lost Machop, our champ. But we did manage to pick up. I almost forgot to do this. I can't believe I did that. The last thing I will leave off, we will check this Lugia out. So this Lugia obviously just has Whirlwind and Weather Ball, like I assumed. Fairly good defense and special defense. And then his special attack's not great, but he could deal with it. But anyways, folks, that is our episode number 2 of our Pokemon White randomized Nuzlocke, Type Lock, Gender Lock challenge. We will see you again. I will have another episode up on Friday. we will pick right back up where we left off. I won't do any grinding or anything like that. If I need to fight some trainer battles, I will do that during the episode. But we will see what we can get done from there. So once again, thanks for watching. Tommy out.